Hi there, my name is Barry Fisher. I've been playing Frisbee, disc golf, since 1976. And for you older fellas, what you throw is really important. It's so important for everybody. I'm 83 years old. We don't throw as far as the younger guys. It took a long time for me to truly understand speed, weight, stability, anhyzer, hyzer, all the various things that happen. And in talking with the guys, I've been asked a few times to do a video and talk about it and put what I have in my bag and why I carry what I carry. Going from there, I'll start out by saying that I represent Team MVP. I was excited to find MVP because as the next engineer, I understand gyroscopics. And the gyroscopics, to me, seem to make a difference. I throw a lot of Fission plastic, which is their bubble plastic. I throw from overweight to underweight discs. So starting out, I will tell you that back in the beginning, we played with Frisbees. Like this, 119 grams. And then they added fluorescence to them, and they found that by adding fluorescence, that's the same disc, but this one weighs 126 grams. I have another one that weighs 138 grams. They found that it flies better. More stability. Understanding stability and weight and speed makes a big difference in your selection of your discs. I believe too many guys are overweight discs, always overstable, and cannot make them fly the way that they'd like them to fly. But starting out with the very beginning of my discs in my bag, MVP came out with a glitch a while back. It's a 1-speed with a 7 glide and flies nice and straight. When I first started throwing it, I couldn't control it, didn't like it at all. But today I have learned how to use it, and it flies, and I use it for a lot of upshots, 150 feet, 200 feet on in. It floats really nice, and when it lands close to the basket, it doesn't have much tendency to roll away. I like that. I think you would too. Putters, I have one that I like to throw. I have one same disc. I throw an Atom. The glow plastic Eclipse is more stable, so I will get more of a left turn out of it. I'll throw this one for a flat. Tournament-wise, I will putt with a black putter, and the reason I use black is if I'm out in the sunshine, it does not reflect back in my eyes, where this one would reflect back in my eyes. This might a little bit, and many of the putters will reflect back. For me, that made a difference. For you, it's entirely what's up to you. What putter is the right putter to throw is the one that fits in your hand. It doesn't make that much difference. I chose the Atom because it's a little thinner than the Envy, and for my smaller hand, that makes a difference. Mid-ranges, I carry 3. I carry a Reactor, and I have different weight reactors depending on the course. This is the general one. This one's 170 grams. I have them down to 166 and up to 174. I have the glow one, which I will take with me occasionally if I know that I'm going to need more stability, or I might want to throw some rollers with it. I'll do that with this one also. Then I throw a Detour, nice and straight. I can get a little right turn out of it, maybe a little fade back. Yeah. And then the Uplink, which has more turn. It is a -3 for a right turn. I can get it to fly by here. It'll pop up and go straight. If I throw it flat, it'll go around the corner and go right. Getting into drivers is where it makes the big difference. One more here. I carry a Tempo, and the Tempo for a putter is much more stable. So it will definitely give me, if I throw a forehand with it, it'll hook right faster. If I throw a backhand with it, to get around that corner real quick, it's overstable and will come back much quicker than a regular putter will. So I'll pull that out of the bag for, I need that tight corners. And getting into your discs, before I mentioned exactly the discs, understanding that weight, stability, and speed make a difference. There are quite a range of stability going from very overstable to very understable. There's 4, 3, 4, 4, 3. It's So a lot of discs can fit in that range, from very overstable to very understable. Which ones do you throw? There is a website, Marshall Street Disc Golf. You can go there, find your disc, and it'll show you other discs that are in the same area. Very helpful if you're looking for different discs. I just look at stability and weight and speed of the disc. And it started because of Whammo came out with the Mamba quite several years back. I was excited because I was looking for a right-hand turn disc, and the Mamba had a -5. I found one at 155 grams. I took it out and threw it. Beautiful flight, but it went left. It said it was for beginners, but I couldn't make it turn right. I put it on a big Annie, threw it, got a beautiful glide, still came back at the end, pretty straight, but faded back left. When I called Whammo, the individual was really nice to me. I told him I'd been playing for 30 years. I was not a beginner. This was a disc for beginners. And son of a gun, he said I probably didn't have an 11 speed arm. So I had to figure out what speed arm I have. Well, I figured out it was between an 8 and a 9, somewhere in that area. And I changed my discs. In my bag at the time, I had a couple 14-speed discs. I had a couple 11-speed discs, a 10-speed disc, and just all range. And it was just like everybody else. You're always looking for the right disc that'll just fly farther for you and do all the things you want. Well, I found out that if I go a lower speed disc, it goes straighter, gets closer to the basket. Doesn't go as far, but it doesn't end up over there on the left someplace or over there on the right someplace. It helps me stay more to the fairway and actually increase your distance. I mentioned I throw Fission plastic. I throw a Crave. It's a 6-speed, 5 glide, -1-1, pretty straight. I have a couple of different ones that I throw. This is a lighter one. This is 148 grams. I can put this one on a little Annie and it'll go around a corner for me. You get a little bit heavier, 152, it'll go straight and then come back left. And then the heavier one, again, would just turn more left. So that's the Crave. Then I get into the Rhythm. A Rhythm's fairly new. There's a lot of people throwing them now. But this one is 148 grams. So I can throw this and it'll turn right for me. I can put it on a straight line and it'll go straight out, fade a little bit left, may come back. This one is 154 grams, same disc, same flight, except it will fade a little bit more to the left. And then I have a 159 and I also have a 170 that I'll throw in certain situations in the wind, but then I'm more guaranteed to get that right-hand turn in it. So those three encompass a lot of different angles. When I want more speed, I have started getting into the Insanity. And the reason I got into the Insanity because I love the Tesla. That's my favorite driver is my Tesla. And I carried it in 4 different speeds. 136 for my right turn. 140 is my main driver. 144 for straight with a little left turn. And then up to a 154 for in windy conditions when the wind was really blowing in your face and you don't want it to take off. You want it to fade left, you throw that one. This one is one that a friend gave me down at Lake Havasu. This is a heavier one, but it's really beat in, so it just goes straight. Really works really fine. But MVP stopped making the super lightweights, and I'd given away some of mine. So I'm down to just a couple. Insanity is the same speed, so it has the same feel, and feel is important when you're throwing. So it's fun. Now it's finding the right stability of the Insanity to try and replace my Teslas. This one is 153 grams. It's pretty darn close. So it's right in that area. It's my watermelon they sent me, and I put seeds on it. But you'll use those in the situations where you want a little bit more distance, a little bit more fade, and coming on back. So you've got your mid-ranges and your drivers. Shorter courses, I carry less discs. Longer courses, I'll carry more discs. I might throw in a relay. The relay, I get a little bit more left turn out of it. It's a 6-speed. I have my waves. One I call Jennifer from Jennifer Allen. She signed it for me. It's a 147 wave. 147 grams, I can make it turn right. And one signed by Philo, 152 grams. I can throw it out the same way I throw Jenny, and he's going to come back for me and always give me that left-hand turn when I need it. I'll carry those when I'm on a course that needs more distance and it's more open, so I can afford to be over left or right. I hope that answers questions for you and you have more on weight versus stability. Really consider the difference. If you got a disc that you really love the feel of and it's a little overstable, get the same disc, just get it a little lighter. Other than that, enjoy playing disc golf. Have fun.